What is up, everybody? It's Animac here for Anime Uproar, and in this video we're going to be analyzing the high definition version of the Code Geass Sequel PV. As you might remember, this PV was first leaked online back in December of last year, after it was aired at the Code Geass special anniversary event in November. However, the version that was leaked online was very poor quality, so it was hard to tell all the details that were actually in the PV. After the Code Geass special anniversary Blu-ray package was released in Japan on April 21st, the high definition version of the PV was finally leaked online yesterday, and now we're going to be looking at all of the details that we might have missed in the low quality PV and analyzing them in this video. Unfortunately, I will not be able to display the PV here for you on YouTube because Bandai Entertainment has been taking down every single video that's been posting it. However, I will leave a link in the description to a third-party website that I have nothing to do with that has posted it, so you can go and watch it there in full HD. I want to give a huge thank you for all of you who informed me about this on our Discord and in the comments to our YouTube videos, and special thank you to Ateru, who was the first to find this and inform me about it on the Discord server. Ateru was recently promoted to a Knight of the Round on our Discord server, which is what we call our moderators. So congratulations, Ateru, it is well deserved and all your help is much appreciated. And of course, if you want to chat with us on a daily basis, discuss breaking news, and be the first to know when a new video is coming out, you can join our Discord server as well. The link is in the description. Now, I assume that most of you have already seen the lower quality version of the PV that came out a few months ago. And as I said, now you can watch the higher quality link in the description. For this video, in order to avoid copyright issues and getting this video taken down, I'm going to be only looking at stills from the PV and close-ups of the things that I find the most interesting, of the things that we couldn't quite tell for sure from the lower quality PV, and analyzing them. Of course, if you feel that I missed something, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. In terms of the most interesting details that I see now with the higher quality PV, we can see in the scene where two riders are riding camels in the sand beside what looks like an ancient temple. With the higher quality, if we zoom in, we see that this person, this first person, could definitely be C2. Now, some people were saying this before as well, but when we look at it now with higher quality, it definitely looks like a woman with long green hair. Now, the picture is not that clear. It is not up close enough to be 100% sure, but judging by the clothes, the white clothes that C2 likes, and the seemingly green hair, this could definitely be C2. Behind her, we don't know who it is. It's not clear to make out, but of course, many people will guess if it's C2, then it must be Lelouch right behind her. We can't know for sure, but it is very possible. We also see a tipped over cart, of course, in this sequence, in this scene. Some people have been speculating that maybe that is the cart from the final scene of Code Geass, where we see C2 in the cart, and people are assuming, of course, that Lelouch was driving the cart. However, I don't know how that cart would end up here in the middle of nowhere in the sand, but I guess it's possible. We'll have to wait and find out. Another really interesting detail is the scene where we see Jeremiah among a whole bunch of flamingos in the water. If we zoom in, we can now tell for sure that right beside Jeremiah, among the flamingos, Anya is also there. Now, the very next sequence after this flamingo scene in the PV is Jeremiah being seemingly attacked, shocked by electricity, and he is dressed the same way, and he also appears to be outside, leading us to speculate that he could be attacked in this very scene. Of course, we can't be sure who is actually attacking Orange, but the fact that Anya is here could lead us to speculate that perhaps she turned on him for some reason. Could it be that Marianne is not really dead and that she possessed her again? Could it be that she betrayed him for some other reason? Could it be that it's just a completely different villain and Anya being there is a coincidence? We don't know, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments. The next interesting detail is the airport scene, where now when you zoom in, we can tell pretty much for sure that the three people at the bottom at the airport are Nina, Millie, and Rivel. Rumors have been going around for a while now that it was them three in this scene, but with the low quality PV, it was really impossible to tell for sure. However, this to me looks like pretty conclusive evidence. In this scene where Cornelia is walking up to an ancient temple, we can see an ancient statue and a sword buried in the ground. We also see what appears to be some sort of modern research team doing some type of research at the temple. And then the very next thing that happens in the PV is an explosion that Cornelia witnesses. Again, this is very interesting. Did the research team cause the explosion? Did someone attack the research team? What are they researching in the first place? Is it the origins of Geass? This is really interesting to me. I'm really curious about this, and I'd love to hear what you think as well. The next thing we see is some sort of landscape beside a river, and then we jump to Suzaku apparently jumping for his life from some sort of high-speed railway wagon. But check out what's all around Suzaku. It's orange trees. Just like the orange trees in the final scenes of Code Geass R2, where Orange and Anya were working on an orange farm. Now, in one of my previous videos where I talked about an image from 2009 that appears to show a scene from Code Geass Season 3, and by the way, the link to that video is in the description, I mentioned that Lelouch and C2 are shown to be in a landscape with a lot of sheep. And I speculated that this could be in an area of southwestern Australia known as the area around the Murray River. And I had a bunch of reasons for this. I talked about it in that video. Of course, we know that Australia is a great place to run away in the world of Code Geass because it is not aligned with anyone. Mao wanted to escape there back when he was trying to escape with C2. So, of course, it's a great place to run. And just look at this. Just look at this sequence. Remember the sequence with the river right before we jump to Suzaku running for his life around all the orange trees? Check this out and compare this with these images of the actual Murray River area of southwestern Australia. Now, I know everyone keeps saying that I'm an Australia conspiracy theorist because I keep claiming that Australia is going to play a role in Code Geass Season 3. But, I mean, look at these images. I feel like they might very well be in Australia. The orange farm might be in Australia, guys. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you down below. Also, if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because here at Anime Uproar, we will keep you up to date for all the latest news and updates for Code Geass Season 3 and a whole bunch of other anime. And once again, if you want to chat with us on a daily basis and be the first to know when a new video is coming out, you can join the Discord server, link in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.